What's going on, everyone? Jerad Leon here with Pack a Punch Traders. Just going to make a weekly recap of just my trades from this week. Pretty boring week for me just because I kind of sat on my hands and didn't trade very much. I only took 2 trades. Here are the stats from this week. 3 trades total. I took a small loss on one I'll go over, but I ended up buying it 2 minutes later, and then it makes the move I want. So that was a really annoying $30 loss that should have never even happened. And then sat on my hands for a couple of great plays that I just let run without me. And it was really just kind of a fear of taking a loss and giving away gains. So just kind of pathetic. I need to be a little bit more aggressive, and that's going to be the goal for next week. Still going to keep the small size, trying to just stay consistent, gain that confidence, but I gotta attack plays when I see them, even if it's just small size. Just being a part of it and gaining that experience, it will help me with my confidence a little bit. So, 3 total trades, 66.67% win rate. The one loss was 29.33, and I made overall 145. Not too bad. The one loss was a little over 5%. And my average gain this week, which is one of my goals, was from the first 2 weeks, was to be a little bit more patient and not take the 6, 7, 8% gains. Wait for at least 10. Wait for that 10 to 15%. That's kind of what I was doing this week. So my average gain brought that up to just over 13%. So I'm happy with that. But just need to be a little bit more aggressive. So kind of just dive into it. The first trade of the week was OTRK, and it was this day here. It was just gapping up, was trading some good volume, lower float, lower market cap, and I thought we can go and top out here into this resistance that we have. Dive into it here. This was this day here. Don't mind all my alerts. I'm still keeping an eye on this to see if it's going to break down under $1 or if it's going to start spiking back up to the mid ones and possibly get a breakout going. Actually, let me just take this off. So in the morning, we got a quick dip, but then it came right back. My first entry was right here on this candle at 109. Actually, it was at 110 and pulled back right away under open price, but still held VWAP. I just noticed that the selling volume was more than the buying there, and cut it basically dead bottom at 104, and that was that 5% loss right there. And then saw that it held up for a couple minutes and added my shares right back. And then a few minutes later, we were halted. And I actually got re-entered at 107 and sold at 126, and just got the quick move there. And then I should have attacked this again. This is just one of those things where I made my quick money in the morning, and then was kind of just done for the day. I didn't really attempt to look for another play and see what's holding up and see what other kind of advantages I could take. And this just failed to break down. It tried to crack here, couldn't. Came right back, made higher lows, held VWAP really nicely, and we got a nice quick little push up into the 160s. So definitely another opportunity there that I missed out on, which was frustrating. So that was OTRK. It was just a gap and crap reversal. It was just gapping up. It was a lower float, lower market cap. When it fails to break down and starts, getting back above VWAP at key level, open price key level, proves to hold those key levels. A lot of shorts are in, and you got buyers piling in, seeing the same thing I'm seeing, and then you got shorts who are, they're looking for this to go down, and when it fails to meet their expectations and it starts to keep breaking the new highs, they're going to cover their positions and it's going to squeeze, and that's basically what this did. And same with right here too. It just kept failing to break down. And as we started to grind up, some volume started to come in and shorts started to cover, and we ripped through that high of day. and topped out right into resistance, and then finally we started to see the backside. Let's see. That was OTRK. And then my last trade was today. So, I really sat on my hands a lot. Nice solid first, nice little green day here. Was gapping up. And washed out, market open. Started making these higher lows. I took some at like 17.1 and sold somewhere in the 18s. It was like a 9.7% win or something like that. It was just under 10%. And that was me kind of just, because I wanted to see this kind of perk up, hold, come back, hold VWAP, prove to hold these two key levels of VWAP and open price, and give me a chance to add. And it kind of just started spiking right up. And when I was starting to get up towards 10%, and I saw it kind of topping out there at 19, kind of a key level there, a little bit of resistance at 19. I just sold it and played it safe. And thankfully I did in this case, because it ended up failing and cracking all the way down to 12.5. So nice little snipe there. I'll take it. But then later today, we get this bad boy, and I completely sit on my hands. This was another one that I was watching this morning. Recent runner. Don't mind this here, but it's been doing nothing but fade. And we got, once again, lower float, lower market cap, small gap up, some decent volume coming in compared to the history. And you can see where it's got some resistance here. It had some resistance around 5. And some resistance around 6, and that's kind of the goal of what we were thinking. So market open, kind of choppy there, and then it just kind of fades. It's a hard time getting a buck above VWAP, and it just kind of fades, but doesn't break down. Open price is right here, 340. It didn't really crack below that too much, and it came right back and then started holding that open price really well, and on no volume. So there was no selling pressure here, and then we started to get some volume coming back. We start to grind back up towards VWAP and through, and this is where I made my money this morning, and didn't want to really risk giving back any of my morning gains, and it would rather just be happy with my small little win, and just didn't want to take the risk. I didn't want to give it up, or give anything back. So this is what I mean when I got to be a little bit more aggressive when I'm seeing a pattern set up. I need to at least have some small size into it, because right in here, I should have been taking some positions in here in the 370s, low 380s, and I just watched it, just sat there and watched it, and then I literally sat there and watched it go all the way up. And as it was holding the low 4s, I thought about taking a stab at it here and taking a small position in the 430s, risking that 430 level, putting in a nice bottom there, and just hesitated, didn't do it. I knew that I should have been buying here in the 370s, 380s, and I felt like I was just chasing. I felt like the ideal entry was here at VWAP. Now it's in the 430s, and I'm completely chasing, and just sat on my hands again. And sure enough, it breaks through high of day. It makes a run to the mid 5s. Ultimately couldn't crack. Couldn't even really come back down near VWAP, and just failed to break down. Kept making some higher lows once it failed to crack here, and got a nice squeeze up into the mid 6s. So really nice move, really cool to see. Love to see it, but I just wish I was a part of it. And it hurts even more to know that we had the right idea, and yet I still sat there and just watched it do its thing and never took an entry. So that just goes back, next week I need to be more aggressive. keep the small size. I need to, stay comfortable, but need to be more aggressive. And the last one from this week that I wish I would have taken a position in is GNS. Had a nice solid first green day here, and this is the day I'm talking about where I should have traded it. Open price play. I thought about buying it in these dips here and just decided not to. We got a nice little move up back above 1. Held 1 pretty damn well, and then we started to really start to see some uptrend all the way up to the low 2s before it just failed to break down. And I mean, this went on a run after hours in pre-market, so that was really cool to see because, hey, now I can just look for the backside, which I put in today, and now I'll be looking for that momentum shift in that first green day bounce next week. So maybe Monday or Tuesday, we'll see. But just a beautiful play that I should have been a part of, and yet I just hesitated and just sat there and watched it. And I don't understand why. And I really just think it's because I've been trading for like 5, almost 6 years now. And at first I was such like a gunslinger, and was just super excited, wanted to be a millionaire, and was just throwing my money around and just took a bunch of stupid losses. And after years of just taking losses, I'm afraid, so I'm just afraid of taking a loss. And now that the past few weeks I've been really consistent and consecutive green weeks, this is all new to me. So I think it's just going to take a little bit of time and just trusting myself and just a little bit more time, being consistent, gaining that confidence, and then I can really start sizing up and changing my account. But yeah, that's it for me. Still a good week. I can't complain too much. I'm still green, and I just know I can do better. And I need to do everything it takes in order for me to come back next week and just take this thing to the next level. So I hope this I hope these videos are making sense. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I hope you guys all had a great week as well. Hope you guys have even a better weekend. And just because it's the playoffs, go Cowboys. I bought some tickets to the game. Gonna go see the Cowboys play the Niners this weekend in Santa Clara. Super stoked. I'm a huge Cowboys fan, and what happened to last year was just haunts me. So I'm hoping we go in there and get some payback. So shout out to all the Cowboys fans out there watching this video. If you're a Niners fan, hope you guys lose. I'm sorry, no hard feelings. It is what it is, but I hope you guys go down this Sunday. Either way, it's going to be a great game. Super stoked, and I'm even more excited for Monday. So ready to get back to the grind, get back to trading. Weekends are a drag now, and I just want the market to be open 24/7. But I guess it is good to have a break for a couple days. So I'm gonna stop rambling. Hope you guys all enjoyed and had a great day, and I'll catch you guys Monday.